Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for the week of February 5th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what we have going on for you. Probably a better week than last week. You start off with the Nine of Clubs. Taurus had the same card. I said that, this week, just based off the astrology, I would say, I said to them, the juice is worth the squeeze. So, I would say that this card is a card of like putting a bunch of work into something. And so anything that you want, I would say put in extra work because you will receive extra rewards from whatever that work is. This could be for you. You have a mixture of everything going on here. And I would say that it could be relationships, business, spirituality, pretty much anything in your life. So anything that you want, put in the extra work. This is also just a great card for getting noticed. So a lot of you could just simply be getting noticed at work, in business, or from your friends or something like that. You could be receiving some sort of recognition at this time. Next, you have the Six of Spades, incremental improvements and healing. I think you had a lot of Spades cards last week as well. The Spades cards you have this week are much more positive and moving in a lot more positive of a direction. So again, last week might have been a little bit more difficult. We're talking about the week of the 29th, or there could have been just things that came up. This is definitely a card of healing. From all that stuff. You even have the Ten of Spades next, which is kind of like transforming past all those difficulties. And you have the Ace of Spades as well, which is, the Phoenix rising from the ashes. So you have all these cards of like healing, transformation, and moving past difficulties at this time. Next, again, you have the Ten of Spades. Like I said, kind of like a death card, transformation card, transforming past difficulties. And it's also a card of, it can be literally a card of sending things. So some of you might be sending things away. You might be sending away for something at this time. This is a good card. It's sometimes called the ship. And it's a good card for, again, shipping, literally shipping something or receiving something. It's even a great card for, also, like I said, changing jobs and things like that. Next, you have the Four of Hearts. So let's see, what am I getting off this card? To me, this is a card of commitments, but I don't feel like that for you this week. I feel like it's just talking about possible travel. Yeah, that's what I feel like because Ten of Spades is a card of travel as well, and I do feel like this could represent travel for some of you, or moving to a new location. Changing locations. I would say that based off the chart, yeah, I mean, Mars and Sagittarius, that could definitely lead to a lot of changes. Movement and all that other stuff for you in a lot of different ways. This is also a great card for love. It can represent a new relationship getting closer. So if you're in a new relationship, it could represent that. It could even represent an old relationship getting closer. And if you're single, it's a card of meeting somebody as well. So great card there. Next, like I said, Ace of Spades, existing problems being resolved. And this is a card of solutions. I think also the Nine of Clubs is also a card of solutions, coming up with solutions to your issues and finding solutions to your problems. So I do think that they're very easy. I think they're easy answers this week is what I feel like saying. So, again, I feel like you're going to overcome. I feel like you're overcoming something, and I feel like you'll feel really good by the end of the week. You end with the Jack of Hearts, which is a card of like, kind of like a breath of fresh air. So I definitely think there is some sort of release at this time. Next, you have the Eight of Diamonds. So a great card of success and material success on the horizon. I think that there is a lot of good money potential for you this year as well. Probably, again, through just through straight up work, through working for things and kind of putting in the effort as well. This card also says pay attention to the tiny little details. It is really important that we are very detailed at this time. Again, just looking at the astrology, I think it's important that we pay attention to the little things at this time. Because, I think it's going to be easy for us to miss things. I think it's going to be easy for us to to kind of like overlook things as well at this time. I think it's easier to be absent-minded at this time as well. It's easier for accidents to happen. Just the other day, I'll tell you this funny story. I was walking on this trail up here, and I just turned around real quick, not even thinking, had my headphones in, and a guy on a bike almost like crashed right into me, which, normally I look over my shoulder, right? So definitely a time to pay attention to stuff like that, because, again, I think it's easier for us to, be kind of like absent-minded and things like that. Like I said, especially with the Neptune and Pisces is what I was trying to say. I think it's easier for us to kind of like overlook things. I have a Gemini moon as well, so again, this is why I'm telling you this, because I kind of blame that for my problems there. But finally, you have the Jack of Hearts. Like I said, I think that this is saying that there could be some kind of like new things coming in for you at this time, kind of like, and also I feel like you're feeling that breath of fresh air is really what I feel like this is saying to you at this time as well. Could also be a new relationship coming in for you, so I like to see that, but looks good. So as always, thank you for watching, and definitely enjoy your week.